Okay, this video is for all the hillbillies in Paducah, Kentucky, or any other redneck place in the entire United States. The reason you don't want a relationship with somebody long-term or a serious relationship could lead to marriage because you want to live off the grid. Since you're a hillbilly, you don't understand how this works. So I'm going to break it down to you. Here's a remedial class to break it down for you. Okay. The only way, bumpkin, that you could be off the grid completely is if your mama had you in the woods somewhere and you were never registered with the state. Nobody knows about you. You never went to school. Because you got to be registered for that too, okay? But I'm not surprised that you never went if you're a fucking hillbilly. And you never get a job, and any job that you ever have, you work under the table. So when the IRS audits the company and they say, well, who is this employee? Well, that's X. We're not allowed to know his identity, so we just call him X. That is the only way that you are off grid your whole life. Okay, dumb fuck. That is the only way that you are off grid. And I do believe that he has an NPD in addition to avoidant personality disorder, because the selfishness is unreal. The complete disregard for his wife's death is shocking. It's shocking. Your stupidity isn't shocking, but the fact that you were married to somebody and you had no connection to her to where when she died, you're like, well, it happens. I know somebody else like that. His wife ended herself because of him, and he doesn't care. He don't care because he's got breath in his ugly body. So, hey, somebody else dies. Sucks to be them. So yeah, you can't be off the grid ever. If you were born in a hospital, you're registered by the state. Okay? You can't even go to the DMV and do anything without them knowing you were married before. You know how I know? And you're not going for anything marriage related. You're going there to renew your tags or to get this ID that they said everybody had to have. In addition to their driver's license, you have to have this other ID. Well, I tried to get that ID, and she had the nerve, the bitch that works there, was like, well, you were married. I said, I'm single now. And she said, but you were married before. That ain't got shit to do with what I'm trying to get done. So even the Department of Motor Vehicles knows your business. So unless you were born in the woods and raised by wolves and you never went to school and you never worked a legitimate job, you always worked under the table if you bothered to work at all. If you were born, you're not off the grid. Y'all have a good day.